Hello, good evening. My name is Elian Berry, a registered behavioral technician. I just want to talk about autism. What is autism? Autism is called autism spectrum disorder. It's a developmental condition that affects how a person communicates, how a person interacts socially, how a person learns, behaves, and experiences the world around them. It is called a spectrum it because autism looks differently in every person. This autistic person can behave differently, and this one can behave differently. Some individual may need a lot of support, while others may live very independently. So autism is not a disease. For the African people, it's not witchcraft. It's not caused by bad parenting. It's just a spectrum. It's a developmental disorder of the brain. So autistic individual can be very intelligent. They have their own good side. They can be very intelligent, very creative, very gifted, very loving, and detail area orientating at home or wherever they go, and highly talented. They simply process the world in a different kind of way that you don't really understand. You need to understand them better. So there are some common signs that if you see in your child, you have to watch them well and look at it when your child is growing up. Some signs that appear differently in children and adults. The first one is just communication. Communication. Some autistic individual may speak late or repeat words or phrases, or struggle with conversation and avoid eye contact, especially in a child that is still growing. As a mother, you try to look at your child. If the child is looking at you eyeball to eyeball, at least. But at that moment, when the child is growing, some children, they cannot look at your face eyeball to eyeball and they communicate in a unique way. Others may speak very well, but still struggle in socially. They don't like to be with people. So these are some of the signs in communication that you have to look at when your child is growing. We'll continue with the others as I have time to make out podcasts to educate the community on this topic autism, because there's a misconception